Hi, my name is Haoran Wang, a first-year graduate student in the chemistry department. Today, I want to talk something about the block copolymers. As we all know that in the world of the polymer science, structure is everything. So the way polymer chains are built directly influence their properties, such as their elasticity or strength, and also some chemical resistance. So today we are trying to talk something about a very unique and interesting polymer, which is called the block polymers. So what is a block polymer? You can say it's a copolymer, which means it will have two or more different types of monomers. And what is a block? The block means this copolymer have a very large repeating segments. You can see from this picture, the A segments, which is A block, and it's followed by the B block, and this is a di-block copolymer. Also, we maybe have the tri-block copolymer, which means there will be a C block followed by the B block. So we can say it's very unique. It's different from the random copolymer and also the alternate copolymer. So after knowing what is a block polymer, we must want to know how can we make this. So as most of the time, we can get our block polymer by the leaving polymerization. But the leaving polymerization also have three types, the radical, anion, and chain type. So today we'll just use the leaving radical polymerization as an example. We can see that the RZ can form the reactive radical and stable radical by light or heat or something. So, and of course, the reactive radical can easily react with the monomer, which can help it form the propagating radical, and also the propagating radical will react with the stable radical to form the dominant species. Also, the dominant species can convert back into the propagating radical, which makes the propagating radical to react with another monomer again. And this can help us control the chain length and block composition preciously. Therefore, after knowing what is a block polymer and how can we make them, we must be interested in why they are so important. So why we want to make this. I think the most important part for the block polymer is about their microphase separate, which means if we try to synthesize our block polymer in different methods, or we want to synthesize them to control the proportion of our monomers, we can get different microstructures like the sphere, the cylinder, the double gyroid, and the lamella. So different kinds of structures means we can use them very widely in our research. So for their application, we can easily see that there are different, we can use them in a big amount of aspects like the drug delivery system, the thermoplastic elastomers, also semiconductor and membranes, surfactants, and so on. So finally, I want to say that block polymers where chemistry means design. As long as we can put forward our methods, our ideas, or use advanced technologies to try to synthesize the novel block polymers, I believe they can be used in more areas in our life or in our industry. I think that's all.